Hi, I'm Luke and I'm one of the technical SEOs from Salience Search Marketing, and in this video I'm just going to look at canonical tags, just to explain what they are. In its basic form, a canonical tag is just a little code snippet that indicates to a search engine whether or not a page is a duplicate of another. If we go to inspect element like I have done here, and you search canonical, you can see this is what the tag looks like. It's quite simple, just rel equals canonical and then a href link. In this case, this is what we call a self-referencing canonical tag. That's literally just because this URL within the href link is self-referencing the page that we're on, pretty much the exact same. So every page will have a canonical, even if it isn't a duplicate. But if it isn't a duplicate, it should have a self-referencing canonical, where it's just saying this is the main page. Literally just because potentially in the future, if there is a duplicate version of the page and the main page doesn't have a canonical tag, then Google won't be able to understand that that is the main version of the page, and it'll be able to work out the main page that you want Google to serve to users in the SERPs based on if the canonical tag is self-referencing. So every page should have one. So here is another example. So this is, as you can see, an exact duplicate of this page, but the URL is different. So this page will be canonicalised back to the main page. So if we do again go to element and search canonical, you can see the canonical tag here, and this URL within the href link is different to the URL that we're on. So when the search engine crawls the code here, it'll be able to see that and sort of understand, hang on, this is a duplicate page of this. So that's pretty much all canonical tags do. They're pretty important just for keeping content tidy if you do have duplicates. I mean, any website, no matter sort of how well you keep it, there's going to be errors in the system, the CMS. Potentially duplicates pages will be created. So having these just stops those duplicate URLs from being indexed within Google. On that point though, Google can ignore canonical tags, which can be a bit annoying. They're not directives, unfortunately, which means that Google can sometimes choose its own URL to canonicalize, but more often than not, if they're used correctly, Google will respect it. I mean, it's something that Google itself, the search liaisons, do recommend using. So yeah, they are important, but there's just that little caveat there that you can't just use them to remove any page from search. So there's a couple of ways to find them, like I've just shown you. You can use inspect element. You can also go to the source code. If you're on Windows, Control-U, and that'll bring that up. And then if you search canonical, you can see there's a canonical tag. You can also use Search Console, which is really handy. So if you use the inspect any URL bar at the top, you can search a URL. So I've just searched for the canonicalized URL of that, how to create a wildfire social shares page. So we can see here there's user declared canonical, which is what we have set, and then the Google declared one. So what I was talking about before, Google can sometimes ignore what we've set and set its own. If you're worried about Google ignoring canonical tags in the page indexing report, you'll be able to sort of see make duplicates. So this report here, duplicate Google chose a different canonical tag, canonical than user. So see there's 6 pages here where Google is ignoring our canonical tags. Pretty much in its basic form, it's literally just to indicate to a search engine whether or not it's a duplicate page, and they're pretty important.